everyone and welcome to this tutorial on Wild Stare by the Giant Rooks. This song involves a lot of bar chords and compound third chords, which is some kind of a reduced bar chord, you could say. And if you cannot play bar chords, you can just use these compound third chords for the whole song, but it will not quite sound the same. And I'm going to explain the bar chords anyway. So if you just want to use the compound third chords, you have to see during the video where they fit in. Okay. Difficult thing about this song is that it has a lot of chord changes on the offbeat, so on 2 and 4 and so on, which makes it a little bit difficult rhythmically, and above all it makes it really difficult to explain. But I'm gonna try my best, and let's see how this works out. So let's start out with the chords. The chords that we need for this song are A minor. A minor is a bar chord coming from E minor on the 6th fret, so we've got 6, 8, 8, 6, 6, 6, and the compound third chord for this is played with our ring finger on the 6th fret, with our middle finger on the 6th fret of the low E string and with our ring finger on the 6th fret of the G string. Okay, the next chord is F sharp. It's a bar chord coming from E minor on the 2nd fret, and we've got 2, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, and our compound third for this chord is pointer finger 2nd fret on the low E string and ring finger 3rd fret on the G string. Next chord is a C sharp. C sharp also coming from E major on the 9th fret, and we've got 9, 11, 11, 8, 9, 9. Compound third is the same shape as before with the F sharp, but just on the 9th fret. So 9th fret with our index finger on the low E string and ring finger on the 10th fret of the G string. Next chord is a G sharp. Just the same chord shape down on the 4th fret, so 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, sorry. And the compound third again played with a ring and pointer finger on 4th and 5th fret on the E and G string. Next chord is a D sharp minor. That's a bar chord coming from A minor on the 6th fret, so we've got muted low E string, then 6, 8, 8, 7, 6. Compound third for this one is played with pointer, middle and ring finger this time. It's just going to be in the bridge, in the pre-chorus. And last but not least, we've got an F major chord. That's E major, just 1 fret higher. So we've got 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1. And we don't need a compound third for this chord. Next, let's take a look at the verse. And the verse only uses compound third chords. We start off with an A minor for 2.5 bars. We just pinch, A sharp minor, sorry. We just pinch the low E string and the G string together with our thumb and index finger. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And on 3 we change to our F sharp on the 2nd fret, and then slide it all the way up to the 9th fret for our C sharp, which starts on 1. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the first part. And then on the 4 and of the bar where we played our C sharp, we move to F sharp. So kind of like a jump. 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, so did you hear that? What I did there is it's like a jump into the next chord on the offbeat, so on the and. So we've got 4 and on the F sharp, 2 and on the G sharp, and then 4 and on the A sharp again. Okay, so I'm just going to count you through there and see how this sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And when we jumped on the 4 and onto A minor, we do the same thing again. F sharp, C sharp. And from there we move to our pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus is also the compound thirds, but we're adding another component to this compound third chord. So we move from our G sharp down to our F sharp again, and we put our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the B string. And then we do this picking pattern. We do thumb, pointer finger on the G string, thumb, and then middle finger on the B string. So it sounds like this. Okay, and we do this picking pattern all along for almost every chord. Okay, so pre-chorus sounds like this. We've got F sharp, D sharp minor, A sharp minor, G sharp. Okay, so for the F sharp, I already said we put our middle finger down on the 2nd fret of the B string. For our D sharp minor, we put our pointer finger on the 6th fret of the A string, ring finger 8th fret on the G string, and our middle finger 7th fret of the B string. And we do the same picking pattern, but instead of using our thumb for the low E string, we use it for the A string. Then to an A sharp minor, and for this purpose we use our middle finger on the 6th fret on the low E string, ring finger 6th fret G string, and pinky 6th fret B string. And then we use the same shape that we use for our F sharp minor, but this time on the 4th fret. So we've got our pointer finger 4th fret E string, ring finger 5th fret G string, and middle finger 4th fret B string. Okay, and we do that twice. So bridge sounds like this. And one more time. And then from there we move into our chorus. The chord progression for the chorus looks like this. We start off on A sharp minor, down to F sharp, up to C sharp, D sharp minor, F sharp, G sharp, and then repeat that all over again. Rhythm for this is a bit difficult, so we start off on our A sharp minor and do 2 down strums. And then on the 3 and we move down to our F sharp and do up, down, up. On the 1 we move up to our C sharp and do down, down, up, so a whole strumming pattern. Move to the D sharp minor and do down, down, up, and then a muted down strum, so down, down, up, and then on the 4 and we move with an upstroke to our F sharp, muted down strum, up 2 frets to our G sharp, and do the same thing again, so on 2 and to G sharp, up, and then 2 muted down up strums. So altogether the whole thing sounds like it's really slowly. Okay, so let me count the chorus with you there. So we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so as you saw, we don't only have the offbeat on F sharp and G, but also when we play it the second time around, we also jump onto that A sharp minor on 4 and. Okay, the second time around we've played the chorus, we stay on this G sharp, let it ring out, and then we have that little transition riff that leads us into the verse again. It sounds like this. And what I'm doing there is I use my middle finger to slide from the 3rd fret of the G string to the 6th fret, then put my pointer finger on the 5th fret, pinky 8th fret on the D string, middle finger 6th fret on the D string, and then pinch on our A sharp minor compound 3rd chord again. So altogether, slowly it sounds like this. And then after the riff, so when we plucked our A sharp minor, we're back into the verse, but this time we played a bit different. Make it a bit more dynamic by using a different picking pattern, and that picking pattern is thumb, pointer, so thumb on the E string, pointer on the G string, thumb, pointer, pointer. Okay, we try to speed that up a little bit because it's really fast in this song. We've got try to get faster with every repetition that you're doing. And we just apply this picking pattern for the verse again, by using the same rhythm as before and the same measures where we switch the chords. So this time the verse sounds like this. Before moving back into the pre-chorus. The chords for the pre-chorus are the same, but this time we play the whole bar chords, so not the third compounds. So we've got F sharp, D sharp minor, A sharp minor, and G sharp. The strumming pattern that we use this time is down, down, up, up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. And we just apply the strumming pattern once for each chord. So we start on F sharp, D sharp minor, A sharp minor, G sharp. And we do that twice. Before going back into another chorus. And the chorus is exactly the same as before, so we've repeated all of the previous parts once. We get into a bridge, and the bridge is just A sharp minor and G sharp changing. So we've got this. What I'm doing there is, first of all, I'm palm muting the chords, so I put the palm of my hand down on the strings so they don't ring out fully but have that muted sound. And then I do down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, so on the A sharp minor we've got down, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And then we move to our G sharp and do up, down, up. And we do the whole thing twice. So we've got this. And then we move to a section which is pretty similar to the pre-chorus, but a little bit different. So we again do F sharp, to D sharp minor, to A sharp minor, to G sharp, F sharp, D sharp minor, A sharp minor, and this time we move to an F chord. Okay, and that is our bridge. From there, we move to the pre-chorus again, and the pre-chorus is just the same chord progression as before, and also the strumming pattern that we already learned, so down, down, up, up, down, up. Then we play the chorus 3 more times, just the same as before, and then we have a little outro, and the outro is the same as the pre-chorus. So again we've got F sharp, D sharp minor, A sharp minor, G sharp with our strumming pattern down, down, up, down, up, and then the song's already over. So I hope everything was clear in this tutorial and that you can now play this song. Thanks a lot for watching. If you want to check out more Giant Rooks tutorials and also Mickey Shan's Filbo Riva and many more, please check out my channel, and I hope to see you there again. See you next time.